I never pictured having a child with special needs. That was not a part of the plan. That just sounded like a death sentence to me at the time. We went to the 20-week ultrasound where we were just expecting to find out whether we were having a boy or a girl. They said that they found a major heart defect as well as a couple other abnormalities that encouraged them to kind of have us seek more specialized care down at the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. We didn't know much other than a heart defect, which would most likely require surgery when she was born. Throughout the rest of my pregnancy, we probably had echocardiograms of the baby's heart and very detailed ultrasounds. As the scans were progressing, they were continually finding all of these abnormalities about our daughter Blair. They advised that if it would cause us to terminate the pregnancy, that we should seek answers sooner than later. That was the point at which we really started wrestling. Whatever the results would be, it wouldn't change our desire to have the child. There was a very poignant moment when she was born, and when they handed her to me, and I looked at her face, I knew there was a problem. And that moment, I truly had feelings of not wanting my own daughter.
I think we all know what that's like. In a moment, one piece of challenging news can affect our whole future, and we can also spend a lot of time worrying about the future.
No kidding, Dana. In fact, a young woman that I've gotten to know recently named Michelle Leach had just that experience. Right after their second child was born, Michelle and Mark received the kind of news that no parent wants to hear. I wrote about Mark and Michelle in my book, Heaven Rules. That moment, they had to decide, are we going to let fear overtake us? Or will we take courage and take comfort knowing that God is in control?
At that point on, the Lord really began using Blair to just pull a lot of sin to the surface of my heart, sin that had always been there. And so in His grace, just allowing me to see it, allowing me to see the way that I maybe idolized having this perfect family, sin in the way that I feared having a child that had disabilities, the ways that I was trying to control what my little world that was around me. These days that Blair has on earth are a light momentary affliction. And so lifting my eyes to eternity when Blair's body will be perfected in heaven. And so the Lord really turned my heart to be able to see Blair as a means of grace in my life. So I feel like I'm a different mom, frankly, than when my first daughter was born. And now with Blair, praise God, she is really thriving. She's very medically stable right now. The Lord has provided for us in so many different ways with just family and therapists that love her and have become part of our family, it feels like at times. And He's given us faith to have more kids. You know, we have another daughter who just turned 1. And I look at Blair, I can't picture my life without her. And a daughter that I thought I never could fully love the way that I loved my other children, I can truly say that she is a gift from God, and I love her. And so the Lord has really used Blair in a mighty way in my life.
Amen.